Travel in Tyler style. Welcome to the incredible city of Tallinn, Estonia. Let's see what makes it so great. Here I am back rhyming again, coming in hot from the city of sin, back in another country again. Spent years of my life traveling. Now let me begin about Tallinn. It's one of the best cities in my opinion, and you need to go there if you haven't been. Let's talk about Tallinn's story. It has so much history, so many wars over centuries, invaded by the Vikings initially, and then the Danes and the Swedes, occupied by the Nazis. Then the Soviet Union took it back from Germany, and now it's an independent country. In 1918 is when it became free. Shout out to Chad Bailey. Told you bro I'd give you a shout out eventually. I've sacrificed everything and risked it all for this game. Travel on Tyler style's the name. It's all been worth it, wouldn't change a thing. Now let's continue looking at what makes Tallinn such a great city. Anybody can do a video. Not everyone can talk about a city in a flow. If you didn't think I could be foreign, now you know. Verse 2 of my song about Tallinn, here we go. So many things for a tourist to see, from the Cathedral of Alexander Nevsky to the Tumpia Castle, which was built in the 18th century. Feels like you're going back in history. The walls of Tallinn surrounding the city. Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, something going on day and night. Bombed during World War II but came out alright. Building still upright, felt the impact but survived it and thriving despite. I'm on a mission to get to 100 countries, nothing will be stopping me. I got my travel degree, throw a dart at a map, book a flight and that's where I'll be. I'll be yelling for people to go to Tallinn from a mountaintop, for the rest of my life non-stop. This is my mic drop. Traveling is in my blood. All those travelers out there watching this video know what I mean. When you arrive into a city that you've always wanted to go to, you get that feeling like, I can't believe I'm actually here. I live for that feeling. You can take all my possessions, you can take everything I have, but you can never take my memories. Tallinn is an example of a city that has so much to offer, but sometimes gets overlooked, but it shouldn't. Put it on your travel list of places to visit. Trust me on this. Tallinn officially became a city in 1248, but civilization goes back over 5,000 years. This is my second time to Tallinn. It's one of those cities I always wanted to get back to. I arrived last night to the airport at 2 a.m. and decided to sleep there. Got up early in the morning, headed straight to Old Town. Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's also one of the most preserved old towns in all of Europe. So we're gonna take a look around and see what it's all about.
So this staircase over here is from the 13th century. It goes all the way and winds up to the top, the third floor. It's very tight, very claustrophobic, but you can definitely do it. And then right over here, this is the oldest door in Scandinavia, again from the 13th century.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna check out the upstairs.
Don't mind the construction, still doing some work here. You can stand in here.
Nice.
Don't fall out.
Now that's cool. So 13th century, huh?
Yeah. Of course, it was kind of renovated over the years, but the building and the structure, yeah, from the 13th century. You still see a lot, like of course, the fireplace. There's a stone relief over here. It has the writing on it. That's original.
What's the name of this place?
It's the Headless Chicken.
Headless Chicken.
Yeah, Headless Chicken.
Cool.
There, but very rarely do people get to come here and just take like a close-up. Yeah, right here. This one.
Dude, you don't know how much this means to me.
Yeah, man, enjoy.
Seriously. Wow.
this is the door that it comes up to. So you can see. See, there it is. You have to like really squeeze in there.
Man, how small were people back in the day?
Man, they weren't that small. That's a myth. That's a myth. The doorways were just small. That wasn't. The people were normal size. You know? People always like, oh, people back then, they were so small. No, they weren't. It's a myth. They weren't that small.
Yeah, they weren't that small? All right.
All you have to do is look at the size of the suits of armor that they had back then. It was full grown.
Dude, I wish that was my pad.
I'm working on it. It's gonna look nice one day.
Dude, this might be one of the coolest pads I've ever seen. What's up there?
It's a bathroom, sauna, and another bedroom.
What?
It's filled with stuff, so I can't take you up there.
All good. Hey, man.
Yeah.
You serve shots?
Huh?
You guys have shots?
Yeah.
Can I do a shot?
Have you seen downstairs?
Show me. I'll buy you a shot.
Yeah. Well, I'm the owner, so I don't really need to buy. I buy it anyway.
I figured you're the owner. That's cool, man. That's hilarious.
Down here. Down in the dungeon. Careful with a bunch of stuff.
What?
So yeah, it's the only Lord of the Rings themed tavern on this side of Europe. And the biggest ring probably in Europe. 90 kilos handmade steel.
Damn.
This was painted by one of our members of the group. And he's also doing the artwork on the doors as well. The swords are made by a man named Tallinn Estonia. He's the most famous Estonian sculptor.
All right.
There you go. Cheers, mate.
Oh, it's amazing. It does taste like honey.
Yeah, it's straight fermented honey, barley.
Really?
Yeah. Mead all the way. You don't taste it, but it's actually the most alcohol content in all the drinks that we serve.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the alcohol content? 6%?
Yeah.
Can I get a glass of it?
Of course.
Okay, this is mead.
Yeah.
It's fermented honey and water. It's amazing. You let honey and water mix together for a couple months and you got 6% alcohol. So that's what this is.
Usually not, no. Yeah. It's typically just water and honey fermented. But the stuff we had, they add hops, some other stuff into it.
So how does it become 6%?
Fertilizing.
Natural
Like,
process.
yeah, like wine. Wine itself also is fertilized, and
So
it gets natural percentage of alcohol.
This was just honey and water. It's delicious.
It's one of the oldest styles of alcohol in human history. Just,
It is?
yeah, just putting water and something else into like a casket and then forgetting about it for a few months and then you come back like, oh!
When I do these videos, I have no idea how many views it's gonna get. It could be 50, it could be 50,000. But all I can ask is if you're in Estonia, come to the Headless Chicken. The owner took me up to the top, showed me around, provided me with a different view, showed me his bedroom, took me down to the bar that's got the Lord of the Rings theme. It's got the ring, heaviest ring in Europe, evidently. Bought me a drink. This is what the travel game's all about. This place is already viral. I'm not trying to send some secret message. But if someone new sees this video and you have a chance to come to the Headless Chicken, represent. That's why I do this. There's nothing quite like the walls inside the fortress in Tallinn. It feels like you're going back in time. Check this out. This is what Tallinn's known for. It's walled in. Back in the day, the walls kept the Crusaders out. Kept them safe. Sort of like Dubrovnik with the city walls. Same idea. This is the part of Europe that I really like. It's the symbol of the city. Definitely what makes Tallinn unique. Tallinn, Estonia is 100% one of the most underrated cities in all of the world. I'm convinced of it. I know I say that all the time. I was just in Mostar and I was saying Mostar is probably the coolest city in the world, and I stand by that. But there's something about Tallinn that's charming. It is. I mean, look at this. Tell me I'm wrong. There's a little bit of everything. Tons of restaurants. This is what I love about traveling. I do. I love stumbling into places that I believe wholeheartedly are hidden gems. And I cannot speak strong enough about Tallinn. If you're a traveler, have Tallinn on your list. You need to. You're crazy if you don't. This mission is to find places around the world that most people aren't really going to that are cool. And Tallinn, Estonia is one of those places. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Check this out. This is what I do. I travel the world. Come along with me. Subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of videos coming. I'm trying to take over the world. I'm on a mission. I'm on my way to 100 countries. Traveling Tyler style. Till next time, I'm out.